This person was given a hidden test from God about you, and you will not believe why they failed. There are moments in life when someone enters your world, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine design. You didn't imagine the connection. You didn't overthink the signs. And you weren't wrong for feeling that something about this person felt different. Because the truth is this: God gave this person a hidden test about you, and they didn't even know they were being tested. But before we talk about why they failed, you need to understand something very important. This test was never about perfection. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about looks, age, status, or timing. It was about the heart. The test they didn't know they were taking. God often tests people silently, not with loud signs, not with dramatic warnings, but with subtle moments so small that most people overlook them. This person was tested in how they treated you when you were vulnerable, you were patient, you didn't demand, you didn't chase, you simply showed up as your true self. You see, when God sends someone into your life who carries light, wisdom, or emotional depth, not everyone knows how to handle that gift. And that's where the test begins. You were the mirror they were afraid to look into. Here's something few people talk about. Sometimes God sends a person not to complete us, but to expose what's unhealed inside someone else. Your presence triggered things in them: old wounds, fear of commitment, fear of losing control, fear of being truly seen. You didn't hurt them, you didn't confuse them, you reflected them, and instead of growing, they resisted. That resistance, that emotional pulling away, that inconsistency, that was the test. The first way they failed: they chose comfort over growth. God was watching how they would respond to emotional depth. Would they rise or retreat? You required honesty. You required emotional courage. You required presence. And instead of stepping into maturity, they chose what felt easy. They chose distance over discussion, silence over truth, ego over humility. Growth is uncomfortable, and this person wasn't ready to grow. So they failed not because they were evil, but because they were unprepared. The second way they failed: they didn't protect what was sacred. When God places someone valuable in your life, the test is simple. Do you protect them, or do you take them for granted? This person was tested in how they spoke about you, how they treated your emotions, whether they defended the connection or doubted it. Instead of honoring what God placed in front of them, they questioned it. Instead of nurturing the bond, they neglected it. And God notices neglect just as much as betrayal. The third way they failed: they let fear make decisions. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people fail divine tests. Fear of commitment, fear of responsibility, fear of losing freedom, fear of not being enough. Rather than surrendering fear to God, they listen to it. And when fear becomes the voice you follow, you walk away from blessings without even realizing it. They didn't lose you because they didn't care. They lost you because they didn't trust what God was doing. Why this had nothing to do with your worth. This part is important. Please listen carefully. Their failure was not a reflection of your value. You were the assignment. They were the student. And not everyone passes the test. Some people meet destiny and panic. Some people meet love and run. Some people meet divine alignment and sabotage it. You were steady. You were real. You were patient. That means you passed your part. What God is doing now behind the scenes. Just because the test is over doesn't mean the story is finished. God works in layers. Right now, you are being protected. You are being elevated. You are being redirected. And they are being taught. Whether they realize it or not, life is now showing them the lesson they refused to learn through you. Regret is a powerful teacher. Silence can be loud, and absence can awaken truth. Will they realize what they lost? Often, yes. But realization doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes God allows people to understand the value of something only after it's gone, not so they can reclaim it, but so they can grow from it. And sometimes, God removes someone because they would have delayed your destiny. The real blessing was not them. It was the revelation. You gained clarity. You gained strength. You gained discernment. And now, you are no longer available for half-love, mixed signals, emotional confusion. You are aligned with something higher now. And God does not test the same level twice. Final message for you. If you're listening to this, understand this. You were never meant to beg for what God already approved. The person failed the test, not because you were too much, but because they were not ready for what you carried. Trust the process. Trust the removal. Trust the silence. Because what God is preparing next will not require you to question your worth. And when the right person comes, there will be no confusion, no fear, no running, only peace. Welcome to Psychology Fact. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon, so you never miss a fact that could change the way you see life.